Welcome back, grade 11s, and we've got a second example here of trying to find cyclic quadrilaterals. So we're given this and we're imagining, wait, is there somewhere that we could draw a circle through 4 points? Well, there aren't too many options here, to be honest, but let's just read through the information we're given. In the diagram, BD is perpendicular to AC. Okay, BD is perpendicular to AC. In other words, that's a 90 degree and that's also a 90 degree. They didn't show both in the diagram. They don't have to. It's automatically given that that's 90 as well. So I'm just going to throw that in there. AE is perpendicular to BC. AE is perpendicular to BC. So that's a right angle on that side, which means this is also a right angle on that side. Just worth scribbling in because we may or may not use that. And they intersect at G. So that's just to say that BD is a straight line and AE is a straight line. If it didn't tell you that, it could go BGD, something like that. But what it's just telling us is that BD is a straight line and AE is a straight line. Identify giving reasons to cyclic quadrilaterals. Okay, remember we've got 3 reasons and 3 ways to show that something's a cyclic quad. And go back to the first video if you need that, where I went through them here and we said we could either show, or not either, we got 3 options. We could show that opposite angles are supplementary. We could show that the exterior angle equals the opposite interior, or we could show angles in same seg, which is what we did in the previous example. Okay, so let's have a look. Well, I can already see these 2 angles are opposite each other if we considered ECDG. So that's what I'm going to look at to go, I wonder if this here is a cyclic quad. Well, I think it definitely is because look, this is 90 degrees, that's 90 degrees. 90 plus 90. Well, that's 180, right? So the opposite angles are indeed supplementary. So our first cyclic quad is that one. DCEG. So let's just capture that quickly here. Zunk. And we've got DCEG is cyclic quad. We've made a statement. Let's have a reason. Ideally put your reason to the right. I just ran out of space. And our reason is because the opposite angles were equal, right? Opposite angles, cyclic quad. But wait, if you watch the previous one, you realize we can't say opposite angles are cyclic quad because we didn't know it was a cyclic quad. So we put in that keyword converse. So our reason's kind of opposite angle cyclic quad, but in reverse, converse. Okay, so that's our first one. Now we need to find our second one. So let's rub all that out. I think there's only one other quadrilateral that could be cyclic here. Well, there's only one other quadrilateral we could really draw here, to be honest. And perhaps it's over here. So I'm going to give it away. But pause if you need to have a look for it, because I'm about to give it to you. Let's not cross it out entirely. Zug. BEDA. So if that, now you're going, maybe you might be saying, but wait, there's no quadrilateral there. Well, remember, we could just imagine that that goes there, that goes there, that goes there, and that goes there. And we need to show either opposite angles add up to 180. Well, we can't do that. We could show exterior angle, but we don't know what this is, so that's not going to work out too well. Or we could look for angles in same seg. So I'm going to remove that line there because I think it's easier to see the angles in same seg to go, let's start from A and B. So from A and B, where's my nice shape here? We can create or subtend an angle at E. But also from A and B, we could create or subtend an angle here at D. Well, both of those are the same, right? They're both 90 degrees. Done. There we go. That's our second cyclic quad. So let's just capture that here and say that our second one was BEDA. Doesn't matter if you're an ADEB or BADE, as long as it goes kind of in order like that, is another cyclic quad. And our reason for that one, quad should have a dot after, is because we showed angles in same seg, but we used it in reverse to prove a cyclic quad, so we put our keyword in here. converse. Converse angles in same sig. Okay, there we go. Maybe you saw them before and you exited the video, but then you wouldn't be watching and listening to me now. That would be a good thing. That's my hope, is that you're like, okay, Kyle, I saw it just earlier and you said it, or you carried on going, it's sort of making sense, so I just wanted to see it through. But we'll get feedback as we go along. I'll see you in the next one.